Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 8th, I believe, of March. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But Tina, hello. Karen, welcome. Mimi, hello. And Triple Squad, what's up? Thank you for being here. Lynn Jones, hello. Karen, hello. Elizabeth, welcome. Thank you for being here. Rosalie, hello. And Wendy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Dad, hello. Thank you for being here. Mimi, hello. Anna, welcome. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. Sorry, everybody. I was almost late today because I was really slow in getting started this morning, so I had to get the weeklies done, and yeah, I was moving kind of slow. So let me just check one thing and make sure that everything is working for this, and then we'll actually get started. Claire, hello. Simone, hello. Eunice, hello. Maura, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Claire, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. And Tina, I feel like I have a feather on my face. It's driving me absolutely insane right now, but that'll be that. I will survive, right? Feathers haven't ever really hurt anybody, I don't think. But, all right, we are going to get started right now. I'm going to use the 5-cent tarot. If you're wondering what deck this is, it's this deck right here, 5-cent tarot. I actually have the Oracle deck as well coming in soon. I pre-ordered it. I don't know when it's supposed to be here, but I think it was sometime soon. So if, people have been loving this deck. I love this deck. It's definitely like one of my favorite decks that I've used so far. But it's just called the 5-cent tarot. It's on, I think the only place you can get it is Etsy, if I'm not mistaken. But we are going to start with Aries, so let's see what we have for you, Aries. Aries, you have the Two of Pentacles here, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords here as well. So I do feel some sort of balancing act going on here. What is this? You have the Eight of Wands as well. I feel like you need to let something out, is what I would say to you. There was something about you kind of just needing to let something out in your 3-month reading, or in that 3-month reading that I did for you, or something like that. So I feel for some of you, there's something that needs to be said, and I can't even speak right now, Aries. So I feel like there's something that needs to come out. I feel like this is why. Right here is the Five of Pentacles. You're fearing being left out in the cold. I wouldn't say that this is true for all of you, and it's not even like some sort of truth, but it is popping into my head. The word that's popping into my head is truth. So I feel for some of you, this is like there's somebody in your life, and I feel like there's something that you either want to get off your chest, or I feel like this could be good news as well, but I do feel you're fearing what will happen if you open up. For some of you, I feel like you could be fearing what will happen if you open up to people in your life in general. With this Five of Pentacles, like there's something that you want to do, so for some of you, I feel like maybe you want to like move away from your family, which has been coming up in your readings quite a bit. And I'm not saying you're going to move away from your family, but some of you, maybe that's exactly what you want to do. Others, I feel like maybe you want to leave your job, and it's like I feel like the fear is opening up to people in your life and telling them that you want to like move away, or telling people that you want to do something different with your life. And I feel like you're fearing that if you do that you'll almost be like abandoned, I guess is the word that I should be using with this card. I don't think it's true. I feel like you will be fine here. I do feel like you're fearing all these things like loss and hardship and things like that, but I feel in a lot of ways that really it's exactly what you need. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like a card that can represent recovery as well. And that is a word that is popping into my head with this card for you, Aries. So I do feel a change, 8 of Wands, quick success, but I do feel like moving, traveling, making a change, or moving on from something is almost exactly what you need with this energy. And I do feel like it's going to be a quick decision as well. I feel like you were hoping that you could slow something down. Like, let's say you get a job offer, and it's like, maybe you're going to have to move. I feel like you're like hoping that you can slow things down, but I don't really feel like you can't. So I feel in a lot of ways you're just going to have to make this change. Definitely going to be a balancing act with the Two of Pentacles, but I feel like you're going to pull this off, whatever it is. I just get the sense of you pulling something off here, Aries. Kind of, I do feel like it's a balancing act. Again, that could be financial. It's like, obviously, if you don't have a job and you get a job and you have to move for the job, it's like finding the money and all that other stuff. You know, it's going to be a balancing act, but I feel like you're going to be able to pull it off very, very quickly. For others, I feel like there's just happiness coming in for you here. Again, things are speeding up for you, Aries. This has come up for several signs that there is this, there's been this like energy of things getting faster, you know, things speeding up, things moving forward. So I just get like forward movement for you here, Aries, on this card. I like it. I feel like things are going to go well. I feel like saying don't panic. So you know what, I think things are moving quickly, which could cause some panic. I would just slow things down here, Aries. But there you go. I like it, Aries. I think that's good, positive energy for you in general. So thank you, Aries. I do feel like good news coming in for you as well. But again, I feel like the good news is tied to a quick decision. Eight of Wands is a quick decision, Aries. I have to get this out. Eight of Wands is a quick decision. It's like you are going to, I do feel like there is a decision you're going to have to make quickly. And for most of you, I feel like it's regarding work or your job. And it's like you're going to have to make that choice quickly. But looks really good. So thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Taurus, you have the Page of Pentacles here, the Two of Cups, and you also have the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a lot of success coming in for you here, Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of abundance and success coming in for you here. I also feel this is based off of work that you've created. I'm getting something about tension here as well, Taurus. I feel like this is positive tension. I feel like the type of tension that I'm getting here on this reading, Taurus, is more like a bow and arrow. It's like I feel like you've pulled your bow back. I feel like you are aiming at something with this energy, something that you want to accomplish. Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an energy, it can represent everything coming together. It is a card of culmination. It is a card of all the puzzle pieces fitting together. Ten of Pentacles is like the completion. So it's like you kind of, everything's fitting together, but then Ten of Pentacles is like that final nail in the coffin, which is probably the wrong way to say it. Because again, this is a successful thing. This is not something, this is a nail in the coffin in the sense that you're creating something permanent in your life here, Taurus, which has been a message for you for quite a long time. So I feel for a lot of you, it's like you're creating this permanent, for some of you, wealth and success. For others, it could just be anything else like health. I always get health for you, Taurus, lately. So a lot of you could be creating these permanent positive changes, like things that are going to last forever. But I feel like you're developing more than that. This is more, Two of Pentacles is a card of work. So with the Two of Pentacles, you would be developing like habits, for example. And we have 111 likes as I'm saying this. I feel like this happens every night to you, Taurus. It's always like some number for you. But I feel like you're creating like the habits that are going to create permanent health. Because I get more of this like anchor energy for you here, Taurus. Like I think that really, people might call me crazy, but stupid people get rich all the time, right, Taurus? So it's like it's one thing to get rich, but it's like one thing to maintain it for the rest of your life. Same thing with your health as well. It's like any old joker can lose a bunch of weight. Just lock yourself in a room for the next 6 months and don't eat anything. I guarantee you'll lose weight. But it takes like something more to maintain something. I feel like you are this is very positive, Taurus, not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Whatever you're doing, I don't care if it has to do with your health, your business, your relationships, whatever. It's like you're anchoring something in place. You are doing things to make sure that they last forever with the Ten of Pentacles. Like you're not doing things for like the short-term gain. So this is like permanent energy. I like this a lot because you're creating something that is going to last forever. I feel like you're manifesting things very quickly here with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, there is a certain level of understanding with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles is a card of manifestation, and it's also a card of like your foundation as well, or having a solid foundation. And that is a word that's popping into my head with this Page of Pentacles card, as I feel like you're developing this like very solid foundation on something here, like that we've been talking about. I don't care if it's health, business, money, spirituality, whatever. And that is probably what is creating all this success for you right here. Ten of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this is just a result. I don't even think this is advice for you here, Taurus. I feel like this is just what you are building right here, is permanent success in a lot of ways. So I'm not really getting anything else on there. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, kind of weird. Like all of a sudden, I did like a bunch of the weekly readings this morning, Taurus, and pretty much every single sign had some sort of message that was more about like needing to experiment, needing to just not stop trying. I can't remember if it was your reading or Virgo's reading. I don't really remember. But I was saying to one of you that basically, it's like I feel that at this time, if we want to be successful, we just have to try a bunch of different things. I mean, the best example I could give you is my YouTube channel. I mean, I said in one of the readings, like, not to brag, but I started last year with like 40,000 subscribers. And now I have 350, and I did that because I was looking at the astrology, I was paying attention to all the readings I was doing. I was like, oh my god, every single reading says exactly the same thing. Every single reading says that you need to try new things, experiment, and throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. So that's like literally what I did. I tried stuff that doesn't work, I tried stuff that does work, I took advice from other people, I just tried everything. I threw stuff at the wall, and I was waiting to see what would stick, right? And I just tested all last year, and look what happened, right? My channel exploded. Not saying this to brag, saying this because Nine of Wands, I was listening to my own advice. So, in a lot of ways, this is what you need to do. In any area of your life that you want to improve, I would just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And like I said, some stuff could work. And also, like I said, I did so much stuff that does not work, right? I keep saying this. I receive so much advice from so many people, and even people who are well-known in the industry, right, who say this doesn't work, that doesn't work. There are so many things that I did that don't work, that I still do. And there's a reason for that, because they work, right? So don't listen to anyone. Listen to yourself. Nine of Wands, the trick with the Nine of Wands is you have to test on your own. You can't listen to, you should listen to people. You should try things, but you have to test on your own. You can't just take people's advice for gospel. I mean, Neptune and Pisces, right? Neptune and Pisces is like everything you think will work. It's like the opposite is what's going to work. So that's what I would do here. But there you go. Thank you, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you here, Gemini people. Gemini. Let's see here. Gemini, you have the Death card, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Cups here. So I feel for some of you, you're feeling left out in the cold. What do you feel like you're missing out on here? Why are you, it's so weird, Gemini. Your weekly readings, your bi-monthly readings, your 3-month readings are all like pretty positive, but your daily readings, I don't know if you just get into a bad mood or what, Gemini. At the end of the day, is what is it, 3 o'clock, something like that? Is 3 o'clock a bad time for you, Gemini? I have no clue. But I feel like for some of you, this is like you needing to get out of your head here. I feel like you need to not accept something is what's popping into my head here. The Three of Swords, it can represent like accepting defeat in a lot of ways. It's very similar to the Five of Swords. Like Five of Swords is can represent accepting a defeat or accepting a loss or something like that. I feel this need to like really not play the victim or not be a victim here. Yeah, King of Cups, I would watch your emotions at this time for sure here, Gemini. But you have the Death card, some sort of transformation. Although I do get like a little bit of an avoidant energy here. It's like I feel like you need to realize that you can set yourself free with this Eight of Swords in any area of your life where you feel stuck in a lot of ways. So for some of you, I feel like you need to forgive something. I always get like I've been getting this story for you that you could be dealing with this like a difficult person, Gemini, and that could have you, that is like the thing that could be keeping you stuck with the Eight of Swords energy. Is it's like you could feel stuck to a person. Like you can't, like that, it's almost like someone has something over you here, Gemini. I feel like I said this to you the other night. Again, I keep getting the same story for you. It's like someone is like dangling something over your head. It could be in a relationship, could be in a job or business or work. I feel like you're not stuck. This person, for some of you, I feel like this person doesn't have anything, really. And for others, I feel like you need to like not accept the pain, or this is like saying don't accept the suffering is what I feel like this is saying here in a lot of ways. So for some of you, I feel like you need to set yourself free. I feel like you need to flip that upside down. Yeah, too much swords energy. I would say the good news about this Two of Swords is I feel like this person has nothing. If you're dealing with a person who you feel like has something over you, Gemini, then I feel like they have nothing is what this is saying. The Two of Swords in reverse can represent a lie. It can represent a falsehood, something that is not real, something that isn't true. And that's kind of like the feeling that I get here is that, and she normally has the blindfold on. So if we had this in reverse, it could represent, a lie, basically, that someone is telling you, and you have the blindfold on. This is like the energy I'm getting, Gemini, and it's like you don't see something, you don't see the truth of this matter, or it's like, but they have nothing. in a lot of ways. So that's a very specific message. I feel like that could only be for some of you, but I gotta let it out, right, Gemini? For others, I feel you need to kind of like set yourself free from something here with the Eight of Swords. And I feel like you need to think more positively with that Five of Cups. Again, you have the Three of Swords and the King of Cups here. And for some of you, I feel this King of Cups is talking about kind of like diplomacy, coming to an agreement. I say this mostly because you have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is kind of like the card of the mediator. You know, it's a card of kind of someone coming in between two people and coming to an agreement. So I'm not reading this as a third party, by the way, even though you have the Three of Swords there, Gemini. I feel but I feel like you're doing this on your own. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's like you're coming to an agreement with a person if someone has something over your head here. For some of you, the agreement that you're coming, I feel like they don't know that you're coming to this agreement, because I feel like you're coming to this agreement on your own. It's like you're just walking away, and since this person doesn't have anything really to hold over you, even though it might seem like they do, I think they are just going to lose. So it's kind of like an agreement that you're making with yourself. In a weird way. For others, I feel like you need to keep it positive with this King of Cups here. I feel like a little bit of a heartless energy here on this King of Cups. I feel unstable. I feel a little bit crazy, a little bit manic here, Gemini, on the King of Cups. I'm not saying that that's what you are. I'm just saying I feel like that's the energy that you're dealing with, is a very kind of like unstable energy. I feel like it could have you feeling unstable as well. I feel like you need to protect your emotions here, Gemini, because I feel like if you're feeling those feelings as well, it's like you could be taking this on from another person. So, you know, I would be careful of that, because I feel like you could be feeling unstable like I am right now, but I feel like it's the other person that you're actually feeling. You're not even, like, I feel like you're not feeling, it's not your feelings. I feel like you need to ask yourself, what, like, are these my feelings, you know, in general? Because I feel like it could be the other person. I do feel like there's relief coming in for you here, Gemini. Yeah, you have the King of Swords. It's like there's going to be a final judgment, I feel, here, probably due to a certain level of clarity that's coming in for you. For some of you, I do feel like this could be a divorce, obviously, that you're going through. This could be why there's so much like of this manic, crazy energy going on here for you. And so it's like you're releasing it because maybe you're like finally going through a divorce or a separation, and it's like you're finally being released from this energy. For others, I feel like someone shows a weakness here, and I feel like that's kind of like you're out in in whatever the situation is. So it's like if you're going through this like crazy situation with a person, I feel like they show a weakness, and you're like, I can set myself free here. So it's almost like they show their hand, so to speak. For others, I feel like you're just becoming more disciplined on your own. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're just taking control of your own life here, Gemini. Kind of a crazy reading here, but it is what it is. So thank you, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you here. Cancer and Cancer. Let's see here. Ooh, Cancer, really good reading. Cancer, you have the World, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands here. So I feel that there is a lot of good stuff coming in for you. This could definitely be love coming in for you here, Cancer. So I feel that there could be kind of a love coming in for you. I feel like this is very quick as well. I'm getting the word empty on the World, but I feel like you go from empty to filled very, very quickly with this energy as well. So it's almost like you could be meeting someone very fast, and it's like you go from empty cup to a very, very full cup with the Ace of Cups, of course. It's like you're going to be overflowing with this energy. I also feel there's like a quick victory coming in for you with the World card. It's almost like you're being offered something with the Ace of Cups here. This is going to be something that almost sets your mind free, I feel, with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands can represent delays because it can represent a creative block. It can represent coming to the end of the road. And that's what's popping into my head. When you think about it, it's like with the Three of Wands, it's like the guy standing at the top of a hill or at the top of a harbor. He's looking out on the ships. He can go no farther because there's water in front of him, right? But he maybe wants to get to the other side on the Three of Wands, and he sees those ships in the harbor, but he's like, how the hell do I, overcome this water? How do I get to those ships, or how do I get those ships to come in so I can get to the other side, right? So I feel for some of you, this is like saying that you're going to, I feel like you've had this like creative block going on in your life where it's kind of like you feel like you're at the end of the road. You're like, I don't know, like, how do I move forward more in my life? And you're asking these questions with the Three of Wands. You're hoping for progress. You're hoping for expansion here. You're hoping to accomplish these goals that you have. And your answer to this is you have the Messenger card here. This deck that I'm using has like 4 Oracle cards in it, Cancer. This card, it's like a card of protection. It's a card of your spirit guides as well. So I feel like you are being guided. The other thing that I would say, Cancer, is you have this 4 cups. Funny enough, there's a crab on it right here. And I feel for some of you, this is saying you actually are manifesting options. The problem with the 4 cups is usually we have our mind made up with the 4 cups. The 4 cups can represent thinking the grass is going to be greener on the other side when it isn't. But it can also represent like our mind being made up. We could be thinking to ourselves like maybe we want to grow in business. And it's like we only have one idea and we're just like, no, it has to work this way. 4 cups just says be open to other ways of doing things. Same thing in love as well. It's like we could think, oh, this person is the only person for me, but there's like 12 billion people on this earth, so there's plenty of people for you, Cancer. I feel like this is just saying that you just need to be open to doing things in a different way. I do feel this like re-energizing energy here, Cancer, where I feel like something comes in and kind of, gives you a boost with this energy. I feel like it's more from like your guides. Like you could be getting some sort of clue or a message. For some of you, I feel like it could just be a dream as well, where it's like you have a dream in it, but I feel like it feels very real. So it makes you but I feel like it wakes you up as well. And it kind of is that boost that you need. And those are the words that are kind of like popping into my head here. I feel there's just like a boost that you need coming in for you with this 4 cups energy, even though it is the 4 cups. Here. Yeah, Page of Wands. There you go. Page of Wands is like a boost. Page of Wands is a card of kind of taking the initiative, getting started on something here. It's a card of progress, and it's a card of like exploration, discovering new things. So I feel like this is exactly what you needed here, but it probably comes in as like a gift from the universe. Mostly, I would say, because of that Messenger card. So progress is what I'd say to you, Cancer. But thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what we have for you here, Leo people. And Leo. Leo, you have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Definitely could be an Earth sign coming in for you here. You always have an Earth sign showing up in your reading, so it wouldn't surprise me if you had an Earth sign coming in for you in love. And so that would be nice. For others, I feel that you are changing direction. 5 of Swords is like a separation. And it doesn't have to be just in love. You could be separating away from a job, a business, an idea. And it's like you're changing things up with this energy. The 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you've been overworked or you're working too hard for something. I almost feel like you have the 3 of Pentacles. Here is clarifying everything that's showing up here. I'm getting a very specific message for you here. I have to rearrange this for you, Leo. I feel like this 3 of Pentacles is basically saying that you have like a certain level of expertise. I feel like it would be better for you to like work on a team. If you have a business or a job, I feel this is saying that getting people who, know what you don't know and getting them to work on whatever that is, then you working on kind of what you are an expert at, working in the area of where you can do quality work. I feel that's what this card is saying. It's basically saying play to your strengths is what I feel like this 3 of Pentacles is saying for you. And I think it'll lead to success like more quickly as well. Same thing in love as well. I feel like you're not wasting your time with people who just are not interested. I feel like it's like you're playing to your strengths, as in you're going for people who are just more interested, or you will be. Like, especially if you're working to find love, I feel like that's what you will be doing with this card. So it's like you're really playing to your strengths here. I feel like in love, you are looking for kind of like more of that teamwork, collaborative energy. So it's like you're trying to find this person here, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is, I feel, the person you're trying to find if you're looking for love. Some of you already probably have this person, I feel. But Queen of Pentacles, she is like very resourceful. So she has like more than enough to give in a relationship. She's never like trying to find energy to give. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of people who just have nothing to give in the first place in a relationship. There's no like equal give and take or anything like that. So I feel like there's, you're just looking for someone who has something to give with this energy. And I feel like you're finding that. The Queen of Pentacles is like a very caring card as well. So I feel like you are finding someone who's very like nurturing, kind, caring, just a good person for you overall here, Leo. So I like this for you, Leo. Again, clarifying, you have the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting the word like expert or something along those lines on this card. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're finding someone who's an expert, but I feel like it's you. I mean, I feel like you're the one that's the expert on something, and I do feel this is work related. So it's almost like you're focusing on things that you are an expert at or something you're good at. I do feel like some of you are an expert at something and you haven't been making money with wherever your expertise is. So if that is the case, like let's say maybe you went to school for something and maybe you have a degree, but you can't find a job in that area of expertise. I feel like you are now. So it's like you're doing something that actually makes more sense to you with this energy. So, I like this for you, Leo. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. So, love it. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what we have for you here, Virgo people. And Virgo, let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Unknown card and the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil here as well. So I actually like this reading for you. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all up in your business in your reading that I did for you this morning. That will be out on Tuesday. But you had the Page of Cups twice, I think, in that reading. You had just as in your main energy, you had the Page of Cups, and then clarifying, you had the Page of Cups as well. So I feel like there's someone who finds you irresistible. Is what I would say. I feel like you're this person's like drug here, or you could be, so just make sure it doesn't become toxic. I'm looking at the Devil as more of a warning, kind of. Not really a warning. I feel like it's just saying, make sure to set boundaries early on if you're meeting a new person here. I feel like they're new, exciting. You have this Unknown card. This is just an oracle card that's in this deck. It's another card of curiosity and a card of the unknown. So you have like this very curious energy going on. You have the Ace of Pentacles, like a really solid offer. So I feel there's like someone coming in for you who's just different than what you are used to as far as love is concerned, especially if you're looking for new love here. And I just would be careful of, this becoming like some sort of weird attachment. I would just set boundaries. If you do that, I feel like you'll be fine. But again, I'm just getting the word like irresistible on this Page of Cups. I feel like someone finds you irresistible, or both of you. I feel like both find each other irresistible probably with this energy. This is not like a one-way street here, Virgo. For others, I feel that you're moving. I feel like saying you're moving away from faith. I don't think that's literal. I don't want anybody to panic there, Virgo. I just feel like you're moving. It's like I feel like that message is saying you're grounding something. You're moving from something kind of like not existing to something becoming more grounded, something being grounded in reality, like here on Earth. So I feel that's just what that means. I feel like by walking away from faith, I don't really feel like you're walking away from faith. I feel like you're walking away from something being more of an idea. The Ace of Pentacles is a card of kind of fertility and opportunity. So I feel you're going to be bringing something into reality, and it's going to be very fertile, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity as well. This is like some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability. I feel like you have something that is like, that is very valuable, like a skill, as far as work is concerned. And I feel like you don't realize how scarce it is. I have the word scarcity popping into my head as well here, Virgo. And, things that are scarce are usually very valuable, right? If you have a skill that isn't very common. And so for some of you, it could be something that you own as well that's scarce. So I do feel like there's something very valuable here coming in for you. I almost feel like you could be, I feel like you need to realize that it is valuable with the Devil as well. For others, I just feel, I feel like this is more of a process that you've been going through, this Devil energy. I feel like you've been going through a process of releasing things that no longer serve you, toxic energies, toxic people, toxic everything. I feel like this is everything. I don't think it's just one thing. I think this is a lot of things that you've been shedding, probably like over the past 2 years or so, I would say, maybe 3 years. But I feel like it's going to be bringing you freedom. And again, you have the Page of Cups, definitely a love offer coming in for you. Because again, I mean, this guy, whoever this guy, girl, whatever they identify as, alien, doesn't matter, right? I feel like this is a person that is coming in for you here that wants to be with you, probably marry you. So definitely true love. I mean, it was like all about true love, your whole entire reading. So love it. Virgo, I feel like this is very, very good for you. And again, I get like a lot of curiosity. Like I said, it is popping into my head as a possibility as well. So I would just make sure to, set healthy boundaries with that devil card. Sometimes I think we can get into relationships where it's just a possibility. It's like, it's kind of like the universe saying, like, this is a person you could be with and be very happy with, but make sure to set these boundaries so it doesn't become toxic and like all this other stuff. But I like it, Virgo. This looks good. This looks really good to me. So thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see what's going on for you here, Libra people. And Libra, you have the Moon, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands here. I like this for you, and the Page of Swords. This to me is love as well for you. I feel like someone could be coming in for you, communicating with you, or wanting to communicate with you here as well. Definitely could be love coming in for you. I feel like it would be more of an Emperor energy. I always call you Aries in your readings, Libra. So, I feel for some of you, it could be an Aries for sure. This has been happening for like 3 weeks. Emperor keeps coming up in your readings in general. So it could be an Aries here. I do feel like this person has like a tendency to be overbearing as well. I don't think they have to be an Aries. I feel they could be any sign that's coming in for you, of course. This is just a general reading. I feel like this person can be overbearing. I also feel like they're very rigid in their beliefs, but at the same time, I actually feel this person is working on this. Like literally, I said that in my head before I even said it to you, and then I was getting this message that like I feel like this person is working on it. So it might be one of those people. I do feel like this would be a good person for you. It's like someone who's willing to change. I don't think they're willing to change for you. I feel like they're doing this all for themselves, which is a good thing, by the way. This is not a bad thing. This is not a greedy thing. This is not a selfish energy. This is like I feel like they're willing to look at themselves. They're just the type of person who looks at themselves and says, oh, like I need to change these things about me. But I don't think they do it for anyone. To me, it's like weird when someone like changes for you here. Like, I get a lot of comments, a lot of questions about people like, will they change? I'm like, yeah, but it's kind of weird when someone changes for you, right? If they're not doing it for themselves. It's like, because then you're like, why are they changing for me? It's like, why do they have to change for me in the first place? Like, I get all these questions rush through my head. It's weird when someone changes for you, right, Libra? Let's just say that, right? So, that's why I always am like, when people ask me, will they change? I'm like, yeah, but do you really want them to change? You think you want them to change, but, if they were to change, then you would probably, then what you don't realize is that you'd fall out of love with that person because you would be dating someone who turned into something that you didn't start dating in the first place, right? Because they changed. They are different. So I feel like this person is more, I feel like they grow. Let's put it that way, right? I feel like they improve. I feel like they just get better. So I feel like this is definitely love. I feel like this is new love, if I'm being honest. I feel like this is a new person here with the Page of Swords. So I do not think this is someone from the past. I feel like they find you very attractive with this Queen of Wands. For others of you, I feel like this is you kind of like taking control in your life. Queen of Wands to me is wholehearted energy. You get the Queen of Wands quite a bit in your readings as well. Queen of Wands is a card of like taking control, being very successful, and like really kind of going for something. Like, there's a lot of like courage and boldness with the Queen of Wands, and I feel like that's the energy you're embracing at this time. Again, you have this Page of Swords here, so I feel like there is a very kind of like ambitious energy here for you. So again, I feel like it's someone who wants to pursue you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like it's someone who's pursuing you. I do feel like some of you have been dealing with a person who's kind of like all talk here, as well with the Page of Swords. Like I feel like they talk, but there's like no action. So this person here to me would be very different. This other person, this new person coming in for you. But I do feel some of you, like in the past, have been dealing with someone who's just like all talk, no action, plain and simple. What is this? Yeah, new person's like much stronger, much better. Chariot. I feel like I've never pulled this card out of this deck. This Chariot card is dope. I love it. It's not going to focus, but it's a really, really nice Chariot card. But I feel like this person's very successful. A lot of control here, Libra, I'm noticing. So some of you could really be taking control of your life, obviously. I feel like you have a solid plan. I didn't even touch on this Moon card, Libra. I feel like this Moon card is part of the plan, though. The Moon has a path straight down the middle, going between the two pillars that are usually on the Moon card. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like you're being guided at this time. I feel like the challenge for you is being guided by your subconscious or by even deeper than that. I feel like you're being guided by your intuition. I feel like you just need to stay the course is what this is saying. Like I always say, to me, the moon does not say stop. The moon says keep going, don't stop, and allow your intuition to guide you, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah, the moon represents fears, but on the other side of fears is success. The other side of fear is freedom. So I feel like this does not say stop. This says, trust your intuition. And I feel like you will be successful, Chariot. So love it there, Libra. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, let's see what we have for you here, Scorpio people, and Scorpio. Let's see here. Scorpio, you have the Justice card, the Seven of Wands, and you have this Beyond card as well. This card is like one of the Oracle cards that's in this deck. There are 777 people here at the time of me shooting your video, Scorpio. So there you go, 777 might be an important number for you as well. But I feel that for some of you, there's like, I feel like you're waiting for something here with the Justice card. You have the Empress, waiting for results, waiting for spring. You could literally be waiting for springtime here, Scorpio, I feel, with this Empress energy. For others, I feel like you are kind of like, Empress is another creative energy. Kind of weird, like a lot of the readings that I was doing today were all about like creativity and creative solutions. So you could be like, and even today, just now, like the Taurus reading I just did. If you have Taurus in your chart, I would watch that reading, Scorpio. It was all about like creative solutions and things like that. So I feel you could be waiting for like create this like some sort of creative something to hit you. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like maybe you're looking for an increase in your creative juices here, but the Justice card is cause and effect. It says like if you start taking actions, then whatever works, keep doing what works. The Seven of Wands to me is a card of like perseverance and persistence as well, and those are the words that are popping into my head here. A lot of people read the Nine of Wands as a card of perseverance, which it is. It is a card that says do not give up, but to me the Seven of Wands is also a card of persistence as well. So I feel like for some of you, you need to be persistent at this time, probably in something. This Beyond card is like a card of your soul's calling. It's like a card of things that you desire to have in your life, and I feel like you need to be persistent. Again, the reason the Seven of Wands to me is a card of persistence is because it's a card of conviction. It's a card of knowing that that something is going to be successful, and when you believe that, then it becomes something. You could make anything successful, right? When you know that when you have that deep, deep belief that something will work, then when there is no other way, it's the only way, right? And I feel for a lot of you, that's what's happening with the Seven of Wands. I do feel a little overwhelmed with the Seven of Wands energy here. Six of Swords, probably because it's like an obstacle that you have to overcome, is what I would say the challenge is here, Scorpio, with the Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords is like going from, it's like you're still in choppy waters, and so there's still something to go through. Six of Swords is a rite of passage. That's the way to think of the Six of Swords. It's like, it's a good card. It says you're moving towards calmer shores. You're getting out of the choppy waters, but there's still like something to go through. So if I'm being honest, I feel like there's still something that you're going through with this Six of Swords energy. It's a card of baggage as well. So I feel like for some of you, that's what it could feel like. I feel like you're heading towards safety, security, comfort, protection, like the other side, basically. But, it's going to take some time. Overall, you have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition with this energy as well. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like there's something about perception popping into my head here, Scorpio. I feel like you need to change your perception. It's almost like you need to change the way you look at things. One of my favorite quotes of all time, Wayne Dyer, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So I feel literally just simply flipping your perception, changing your perception, and changing how you view things, reframing things, could be very, very powerful for you with this energy. I mean, to me, reframing things is extremely powerful just in general. Like turning negatives into positives, even mentally, I feel would lead to a lot of progress with this Two of Wands. For some of you, I feel like you need to plan things with this Two of Wands. What the hell does that mean, Scorpio? Yeah, I think you need to keep it positive. I like, there's this idea in the law of attraction community, and it's like, they call it pre-paving. It's like before you do something, you kind of picture it in your mind as everything going smoothly, everything being positive, like all this other stuff as well. So I feel like for some of you, you need to do that with this Two of Wands, because Two of Wands is a card of planning. It keeps popping into my head as planning, but I feel like it's saying like before you do something, like let's say you're going to work, maybe you hate work, maybe work sucks. I would just flip it on its head and say work is amazing. Work is wonderful. Work is going to be great today. I feel like you need to turn things around. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you need to start telling yourself that people love you, and maybe then you'll have love in your life. It's almost like you're creating something before it even comes in, shows up in your life, is what I would say with that Two of Wands energy here. So love it. Somebody said it's hard to control your thoughts. Yeah, but does that mean you shouldn't do it? No. Of course it's hard to control your thoughts, right? But again, if you try, most people don't even try. So just try a little bit and you'll be much, much better off. Trust me. But anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to move on to Sagittarius here, but let me just shuffle this Sagittarius. Thank you all, 863 people on a Sunday. I love it. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. All the second quarter, next 3 month readings are up on the channel, so make sure to check those out. Also, starting tomorrow, the weeklies will be coming out. I'm starting with water this week, so those will be starting out tomorrow as well. But let's see here, Sagittarius. What do we have for you, Sagittarius? One more shuffle here, and I think we'll be good to go. Sagittarius. So let's see here, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Wands, the World, and the King of Swords. It's like some sort of completion. I would say Eight of Wands and the World is completion. Eight of Wands is a card of completion. The World is also a card of completion. It is the last card in the Major Arcana. So you're definitely wrapping something up here in your life. I feel like this is going to bring more kind of like order to your life, the things that you're wrapping up. For some of you, I feel this could literally be a legal situation that you're wrapping up, which has come up for you for quite some time. Yeah, Two of Swords, coming to an agreement. Someone else had this tonight. Two of Swords is like mediation, is a card of two sides coming together. It can be. So I feel that for some of you. It's like you're finally wrapping up a legal matter. Could be a divorce, could be any type of legal matter. Doesn't have to be a divorce, right? But I do feel there's finally like some, kind of like a judgment coming in for you here, or a final judgment, things coming to an end. But definitely quick success, a quick ending here. Like I said, Eight of Wands, a quick conclusion, and the World is a conclusion as well. So I love this for you here, Sagittarius. For others, I do feel travel here. Both of these cards can represent traveling. So obviously, if you want to travel, you could be traveling. If you don't want to travel, then, don't travel, as I always say. But if you want to, plenty of people are. So I would get out there. For others, this is like a quick success coming in for you. Like I said, I feel for some of you that this is saying, for some of you, this could be the truth coming out, and that could be the success that's coming in here with the Seven of Swords. I feel like some sort of confession energy here, but it feels more like justification, not justification. What the hell am I talking about? This is like I feel like you're vindicated is more what I feel. It's like you always knew something was the truth, and I wouldn't really call this closure, but I do feel some of you could be like learning the truth about a person or about a situation, and you're just like, I always knew that this was the truth. I always knew that this is what was going to happen. That's kind of like the energy I'm getting here, Sagittarius. It's like something you always knew comes out as true. And, does it make you feel better? Kind of. I would say, although I don't really like when I get messages of the truth coming out with the Seven of Swords, because at sometimes you're just like, I'm right, but then you're like, I'm right, and you're sad the second time you say you're right, because it's like you were right about something that sucks in the first place. So I do feel I feel that energy, if I'm being honest, with this card here. So I will just say that is what I would say to you. You have the Lovers. Like I said, you're at a crossroads. I feel like you're picking a new path in general with the Lovers card. I feel like you're moving in a new direction. I feel like you're committed to a change. It's like you are committed to change with this card. You have the Four Cups. You're committed to change. You're committed to changing something that you've been thinking about for a long time. The Four Cups, on the more positive side of things, the Four Cups can be a card of contemplation. He's like deep in thought on the Four Cups usually. So I feel like you've been thinking and thinking and thinking about something for a very long period of time. And I feel that this is saying that now you are kind of like re-energized. Now you're ready to take action on something that you've been thinking about for a long time. So I think you're very committed to a new path, something that probably brings more harmony into your life, something that's more in line with your inner truth as well with this Lovers card, something that you want, not other people. I would say the thing with the lovers is it's like your own morals, it is your own values, it is your own beliefs, is the lovers. So the lovers can represent another person, could be lovers, but on a personal level, the lovers is all about you in your own things. Your own path. Basically, you're at a crossroads, but the crossroads is like, do I conform to everybody else's beliefs and values, or do I decide I'm going to kind of go my own way and do my own thing? I feel like that's what you're doing here with this lovers card. So I feel like you're becoming more of an individual. Let's put it that way, Sagittarius. I kind of like it. Could be like a little lonely, but at the same time, I feel like it's a good thing. So there you go. Thank you, Sag. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people and Capricorn. Let's see here. Capricorn, you have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Wands here. I feel like there's a lot of people trying to drag you down here, Capricorn. Why? Nine of Cups, I don't think you care. For you, I feel there's a lot of attention coming in for you. I see this Five of Wands, which is funny. It's got all these little ants on it, and they're like climbing up. I feel like all these people... There could be people who are trying to drag you down at this time, but I feel like it's because you're glowing, because you're finding success with the Six of Wands. And so I just would ignore other people if they're trying to drag you down with this energy here, with this Five of Wands energy. I feel like you could be attracting new love with the Ace of Cups, but really, I feel like this is you kind of overflowing, you having a lot of abundance, your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I would be careful of just other people with that Five of Wands, anyone in your life who you feel like is dragging you down. Pretty simple message here, Capricorn. There's really no reason for me to drag it out, but I do feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. It's like some sort of wish that you're getting. This is probably why people are dragging you down. I feel like they see you as being successful at this time, and they see you probably, standing at the top of your mountain, basically. And now I feel like people are like, no, you're making me look lazy, so you have to come back down here. This is why people drag you down, because when you find success and you make other people look lazy, they're like, I need to drag everyone down here with this. So I feel like there could be people who don't want to see you kind of having your glow up here, Capricorn. I like it. Yeah, I feel like you're protected, though. You have this messenger card. It's kind of like a card of your guides. So I feel like your guides are protecting you. I feel like they're guiding you. I feel like they're, kind of like making you successful. I feel like they're giving you signs and symbols. This is like a card of receiving signs and symbols that you're on the right path as well. So I kind of feel that energy for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're very resourceful at this time. You have the Magician. I feel like you're very resourceful. I feel like you need to concentrate on something here, like for a little while. I feel for some of you, this Magician card is talking about concentration. And I feel like it's saying, like, whatever you're working on, just concentrate on that. Don't, worry about like I said, don't worry about what everybody else is doing and all that other stuff. I would just focus on your own stuff. And I feel that will bring in the most success with this energy. For some of you, I feel like you're mastering a new skill as well. Which has been coming up for you for quite a bit. I feel like for some of you, you could be mastering a new talent, gift, skill, or ability. I feel like it's like something you've always had in your life as well. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is something like a skill that you've had for your whole entire life, but you're just kind of like, I feel like you're smoothing it out. I feel like you're learning it better, whatever the skill is. Could be something that you're going to be using for a job, like I said, and I feel like there will be a lot of success for you there. So I definitely like this for you. And I feel that it'll be good. So love it. That's all I got for you, Capricorn. There you go. Thank you, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. Aquarius, you have the Justice card, the Seven of Wands here, and the Death card. I'm getting something about vulnerability here. Clarifying Page of Pentacles. What is making you feel vulnerable? Three of Swords. Sadness. I feel like for some of you, this is just saying that I feel like you could be like in a little bit of a heartbreaking situation here. I feel like you went through a heartbreak. You're hoping for balance to return here with this card. And I feel like you need to be vulnerable here, Aquarius, is really what I'm getting. So I feel like for some of you, you need to be vulnerable. Could be with this person right here, Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like it's with the person you've been dealing with. So I would say don't be afraid to be vulnerable with the person you're with if you're with that person. I feel like this will I feel like this will help you in a lot of ways. I feel like it'll be so much more positive than you think as well. I hear like a bell ringing as well with this Page of Pentacles energy. And so I would say, I don't be afraid to open up to a person here that you're dealing with in general. I feel like it's like you're fearing this heartbreak from a person, but I feel like that's like the total opposite of what will happen. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to let something out. This could be, again, you could be dealing with a person. If like someone's being vulnerable with you, I would say don't rip their head off. I feel like it's like taking a lot of energy for them to be vulnerable. If you want to be vulnerable with someone, I do feel like someone will be very open with you. I feel like they'll be fine with it. So I would just go for it with this energy is what I would say to you, Aquarius, because that's what I keep getting. I feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed. It's like I feel like a decision has been overwhelming. I feel like I keep getting this bell message or like a ringing bell or something like that on this Page of Pentacles. Weird. But, at the same time, I feel like this is saying that, I feel like this ringing bell is like you feeling like you're running out of time here on a situation. So I do feel like there's like a need for you to kind of like I do feel like you need to get moving on something here as well. Something that's calling to you here. could be the beyond that is calling to you here, Aquarius. This card is like, again, a card of your soul. So it could be like your soul's inner calling. Your soul is calling to you with this energy, asking you to take action. Like, I feel like you're going to get exactly what you believe here with this beyond energy. For some of you, I feel like you're like, how am I going to make this work? Like, if this is new love, I feel like you're like, how am I going to make this relationship work? Or even if it's love that you're in already. I feel this, like, there's like a certain doubt here, but it's like it's right. So I don't understand the resistance is why I'm struggling here in your reading, Aquarius. Is like something is right for you, or something is good for you, or it could be, but I feel like you're worried. I feel like you need to let go of those fears here in this reading. Justice is your answer. I think this came up for you in your 3-month reading. I was saying this to you. It was either you or Pisces. I don't remember who it was, Aquarius, but I was saying, like, literally, when in doubt, justice, because justice is cause and effect. Like, if you're worried if something is going to work out, I mean, there is no other way with the Justice card. You put a little energy into something. If it works, then you keep going. If something stops working, the Justice card doesn't say your life is going to tower. If something stops working with the Justice card, it says move your energy, try something else. It'll keep it working. Like, I feel like you're looking at things. It's almost like you're looking at something. Could be a relationship, could be a breakup, could be a person. I feel like you're looking at it as the end when it isn't. I feel, and again, I'm not saying you're going back to a person. You could be, Aquarius, but what I am saying is like you're looking at something as final when it isn't here. The Justice card says there is no end. You put energy into something. If it stops working, try something else, and then get the scale to continuously tip in your favor. I feel like that's how you need to look at it. Like, I feel like whatever you're dealing with, that's a challenge. I feel like you need to look at it as a situation where it's like there is no end. You're always stacking things in your favor. So keep stacking things in your favor with this energy is what I'd say to you. Yeah, you're about to have some sort of display of strength here is what I would say to you with the Strength card. I feel like you're about to really show off with this energy as well. I feel like you need to realize that you're not helpless as well. Like, I feel like there's more than enough success available to you. I feel like there's more than enough abundance coming in for you here as well. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're learning to master yourself here, Aquarius. You're learning how to master your emotions, learning how to master, like, uncertainty as well, is what I'd say with that card. For some of you, I feel like this is love, Page of Pentacles. For a lot of you, I feel like it's a new beginning in your life. I feel like you're kind of manifesting a new beginning here with this energy, laying a new foundation here as well. So, I don't know. I like it, Aquarius. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you here. I mean, it's pretty simple reading as well, just like Capricorns. I mean, I feel like it's just saying, put work into something. If it works, keep moving forward. Plain and simple. There you go. Love it. Thank you, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Pisces, thank you so much for your patience. As always, really appreciate it. So let's see here, Pisces. What is going on for you, Pisces? Pisces, you have the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot here. Some of you could be feeling left out in the cold here. It's kind of weird. It could be a fire sign. So if you were the fire sign, you could be feeling left out in the cold. It doesn't have to be a breakup with the Five of Pentacles, although, I don't know, you have the Five of Swords now. So it could be some sort of breakup separation that you're going through here with a fire sign. Someone who's overbearing. I feel like someone who lacks vision in general is what I would say to you. So if you're going through a breakup, it could be any sign. I feel like the key word here on the King of Wands is that the person that you could be walking away from lacks vision. It's like they can't see, how to improve their life. They can't see how to get a better job. They can't see how to improve a relationship. They can't see anything. So, just in a lot of ways, I feel like it's like a stuck person that you could be walking away from here. I feel like you feel this as a loss, but it's going to clearly lead to a victory, Chariot. So I feel for some of you, I think both things can be true at the same time, and someone asked me the other day, how can two things at once be true like that? And I was like, well, it's like you might like salmon, for example, and you might like chocolate cake, but if I made you a chocolate cake and put salmon on it, you would be pretty pissed off, guarantee it, right? You wouldn't like that if I made you eat that, right? So that's how two things at once can be true. There you go. You're welcome, right? For others, I feel like this is saying that there's a victory in kind of like walking away from something here. I feel like you are the opposite of this person in general, is what I would say to you, Pisces, because, this card here, I feel like is everything you do have. I feel like you do have vision. I feel like you do have a clear vision of like where you want your life to go at this time. I feel like you do, and not only that, you have like intent as well. Like I feel like you have the mind to take action, and I feel like you want to be successful with this King of Wands energy. I feel that in a lot of ways, you need to be careful of the words that you're using at this time with the Five of Pentacles. But the Chariot, a lot of success. I do feel like you need to kind of like use your willpower at this time as well with the Chariot. The Chariot is a very good card, but it is a card of willpower. It is a card of like needing to stay disciplined. And we can kind of get the word discipline from King of Wands as well. Not always true, but it's kind of like Emperor energy. So I feel like some of you need to stay disciplined and focused right now. Yeah, probably on your best fruit, Pisces. What's working, Pisces, for you? No joke. That's what the Seven of Pentacles says. I feel like for some of you, this is just saying that you need to stay focused on what works in love and business and your work life, in all areas of your life. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like this guy, I don't know why this is popping into my head, but it's popping into my head as your best fruit. It's like maybe you're kind of harvesting things in your life, but for some of you, it's like you could be harvesting some of those salmon chocolate cakes, or you could be harvesting something else that's actually delicious that you actually want to eat, right? So like money or success or health or spirituality or whatever. So I feel like you need to focus on like the riper fruit here with this energy. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you're very clear on what you want. So that, like, what's the resistance here? The resistance is this: Five of Swords, disagreements. You're afraid of some sort of disagreement here. Typical Pisces, I feel like you're afraid that people won't like you in general, or that a person won't like you. Maybe you're like wanting to move towards a person in love. So like I said, typical Pisces, maybe you're afraid that they won't like you. Maybe you're afraid that people in business or on YouTube or at work won't like you or whatever. Who cares, Pisces, is what I would say to you. Yeah. I feel like your kind of like higher self is calling to you, telling you that it wants you to, take action towards something new. Two of Cups. Two of Cups could be love, but really Two of Cups is you and your higher self. So I feel like your inner voice is really asking you to create more balance in your life. And it's like your soul's calling here, Pisces. Yeah, something that you can master. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of mastery. But it's like, really with the Two of Cups here, this to me is what every single reading I do for you is, Pisces. Every single reading I do for you is about you kind of like moving closer to your destiny. And I feel like that'll lead to a lot of success. I feel like you need to stay focused as well. Keep your eye on the prize. But there you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody. If you pick card number 1, you have the Queen of Wands here and the Six of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of attraction between you and someone else here. Hold on, let me clarify through here on this. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, someone very resourceful, someone very abundant as well, someone who creates a lot of abundance. I feel like this is someone who's very practical as well. I feel like they're very grounded type of energy is what I would say there. But I feel like there could be attraction between you and someone else. Could be like a soulmate. For others, I feel like you need to take charge on something. The reason is Six of Cups is a turnaround. Six of Cups is an obstacle being removed from your life, but it doesn't say like, Six of Cups says now you can be successful at something, but you have to take action. Six of Cups says you have to go down the road, basically. The obstacle has been removed, but you need to move towards it. So, this could be in love. This says try again, take action. It could be in business. It says try again, take action. It's like a second chance, but you have to be the one to make things happen with the Six of Cups. For card number 2, you have the Six of Pentacles in the unknown here. Starting something new. Here is what I would say. The unknown card is about something you just don't know. So if you're like starting something new in your life, I would just start planting seeds. Six of Pentacles, planting seeds. It's just a card of trying things. It's like the Justice card. There's normally a balance on the Six of Pentacles. It says if you put energy in and you see results, then keep moving, down that path. There you go. And for card number 3, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords here. Get out of your head. Card number 3, Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. Could be love coming in for you. You could have your eye on a person, but it's like you're too worried here to see that there's an offer right in front of you. Some of you, I'm getting like unicorn vibes here. Some of you could be dealing with a person who's like a unicorn, or you could be the freaking unicorn here. And, this could just say, like, you're a goddamn unicorn. Get out in public because you're very valuable. It's like you don't see your own value. That's the type of energy I get with this Nine of Swords here. So, yeah. I feel like you need to see your own value, card number 3. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you, but I would go for it. For others, I feel like you're worried about money, but I don't know. This is like something that saves the day. So I feel like something is coming in to save the day financially here, card number 3. But that's it. So thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, the weekly readings will be coming out tomorrow as well. The water signs will be out tomorrow. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.